Yo, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, let's say you're browsing Roblox and you see this really cool game that you see. And it's a Bleach game. Bleach is pretty cool. And the only information that the game gives you is this information box right at the start of the game and nothing else, right? And it seems like a really fun game, but you just don't know how to play it. Well, that's what I'm here to do today. I feel like I'm very qualified to do this.
Yeah, baby. Ding a dong. Ding a dong. Way. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Mmm. You're one tasty bird, you are pretty. Ding a dong.
Today's video is going to be about being a Soul Reaper. Not only is it going to be about Soul Reaper, it's also going to be information about how to play the game in general, but mostly about being a Soul Reaper. If you want another video about how to do, Quincy or something else, maybe not Hollow, because it's been 5 days since the Hollow glitch is happening right now, where even if you want to become a Hollow, you can't. So what you want to do is that when you spawn in Kurakura Town, you're going to see these yellow pillars that are like beaming up. And if you can't see them, it's going to be like that yellow pillar up there. You're going to want to go talk to them. And it's going to teleport you here to the Soul Society. Then when you spawn back in here, what you're going to do is you're going to be here. And you're going to have a sword. And you're going to be a Soul Reaper. It's going to be cool and awesome and epic. So the way you can equip your sword is you press E, and another thing you want to do is you go to settings, or you press escape, go to settings, and you're going to want to turn shift lock switch on and leave your camera mode on default. So what that does is when you press shift, it'll turn you into this mode where if you press right click, you'll be able to do that, which you can't do if you're not in this. I'm clicking right click right now and it won't work. So that's what you want to do. And then when you spawn in, you're going to want to try to look for this area where you find a quest board. It's not that hard to look for. You're just going to want to walk around a little bit. Now, this is the part where it gets really tedious and a lot of new players just stop playing because it's just so hard. But you're going to want to click the quest board, get out of shift lock, click on the quest board until you see that. And you're going to see like a little lotus flower and you're going to want to walk to that. So as I'm walking here, there's also another thing that you can do. It's called, when you press Q, you dash forward. And if you just spam it, it'll make it a lot faster. And you're going to start just fighting hollows. You're going to see a hollow assigned message from that. And that's basically what you want to do until you reach rank 5. I'm currently getting my ass kicked. There you go. Now you see when you kill a hollow, you'll also get XP and then you'll also get your health back. So this is going to be your XP right here. Very tedious. You don't get a lot and it does take forever to get to rank 5. And another thing is that's very also tedious that makes a lot of new players just leave the game is that you're gonna, after every kill, you're gonna have to walk back into Soul Society to the quest board. Another thing I forgot to mention is also if you press F, you can block or parry. But if you see the hollow like have like, I don't know if you saw there, but they had like this red when they were like doing like a heavy punch. That's a heavy punch and it'll break your guard and make you stunned for a few seconds, which is honestly very difficult to get a hold of the parry. Because what I sort of do, if I just like spam the F button and you see sometimes you like dodge like that. Like you physically dodge instead of guarding, which is also kind of not that great. And then after you parry it, you saw that purple light I did when I was attacking. After you parry it, you're able to just continue. How are they here? actually, I also forgot to mention. If you press M, you pull up your menu and you can look at your stat points. You'll see that you're not able to use stat points. That's because you're supposed to go back over here. You're gonna need yen, at least 150 per stat point. You're gonna have to, from the quest board, you see how I walked all the way over here? You're gonna walk all the way over here, slow as possible, and you're gonna see the training grounds right here. So what I would personally recommend is that you start off with speed training. And I'll show you why in a second. After I do this. Okay, so now that you have your speed training, you'll see I have 1 in speed and that wasted it. But you'll also see that you need 150 yen. Obviously, I don't care about money right now because I'm kind of set. But you will need speed training. And why I say you need speed training is when you open your skill tree, you'll see this. Now first you want to click on the middle. And then you'll also see that you'll have all of this. This is your fist, use your fist, which honestly not that good in my opinion. Well, it's pretty good, but I like sword better. That's just my preference. And if you want to use sword-based moves, you will also have this side up here, which is the orange skill tree. You'll have thrust, multi-cut, precise release, and diagonal cut. But you'll also notice that it'll give you like how much you need, like how much base stat you need in that, which I can't get it right now because I have 0. And right here is the speed, which you'll need 1 speed, which we just did to get flash step, which we just did right now. So what that does is that it makes you dash forward a lot faster, and you can do it a lot more times than you did with dash. It's a less cooldown than what you had previously. So it's pretty cool. And after that, what you do is basically your preference. Strength, when you put stats into strength, it gives you more HP. Speed, it reduces cooldowns on your abilities. And Ryatsu is how much you have of this blue bar. Because when you see, I used Ryatsu when I dash forward. So you see it takes away some of the things, but it also quickly comes back because it doesn't take a lot of Ryatsu to use your flash set. So right now what I'll do is I will go for strength because you will get more abilities. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I have 5 in strength. So you see, I'll have my diagonal cut. And you also want to go with multi-cut because that's probably the best one out of all of this. But you do need speed 3. Now that we bought, well not bought, but we acquired or learned diagonal cut. When you want to equip it, you press that little button right next to 1 on the left side. And you'll open your inventory. And then you go to strength and you get diagonal cut. And there's also going to be speed, Ryatsu, and miscellaneous, and also accessories. And these are all the accessories that I have. Because you know, I'm pretty cool like that. Anyways, so that's basically what you're going to want to do until you get to rank 5. So I will be right back until I get to rank 5. Alright, something I forgot to mention is that when you're in combat, do not leave the game because it will take you back to your progress that you were before you were in combat. So if you did so much fighting and so much XP gain and you were in combat, say you were like rank 2 and you were in combat all the way till you reached like rank 7 or something, when you leave the game in combat, it will take you back to being rank 2. So just want to make that sure. Also, when you're in combat, you're not able to access the quest board. So you have to wait until you're out of combat to actually get a quest as well. So just make sure you be careful for that because it'll make the process even longer and more tedious. So And there you go. You reached rank 5. I am very proud of you, and a very good job for staying that long and actually having to go through that. Now, for me, I've been recording for about 41 minutes right now, so I don't know how long you would say. I would say about, give or take, 35 minutes because of all the explaining I went through in the start. I'd say about 35 minutes to get to rank 5, but I also did get kind of lucky with 2 of the hollow spawns because they spawned literally right next to, like, was one side of the Soul Society walls. They spawned like right there, so it was pretty easy for me. You know, I got extremely lucky, and then I also had that one exploiter who also got the kill for me, so I didn't have to walk all the way. And you know, but it was 35 minutes, give or take. Maybe it might be an hour, or I wouldn't say an hour, maybe 45 to 35 minutes it would take to get to rank 5 around that time. 45 if you're really unlucky, and 35 if you're lucky, like how I was. And then he's just gonna start attacking me for no reason. Yeah, some people are like that they just attack you out of nowhere just because they want to. Their fathers and mothers didn't love them when they were young, so they take their anger out on other people in a Roblox game. It's pretty funny. Anyways, once you reach rank 5, as you saw, the route I took from the message board, you'll want to go over here to this green pillar and promote yourself to a Soul Reaper. And now, when you open your skill tree, you'll have much more to get. You see how much more massive it is now? So what I usually like to do, which you probably should, is that you should go to your Hido skills. Or not Hido, but your Ryatsu skills. And you would want to get this Senkaimon, which is a portal that connects to Kurakura Town, which is where you want to go next. You can finally leave this place and go back to where you first originally spawned. And you also want to get all of this back. You're going to have to re-get everything again. So now what you want to do is open up your portal and you go through it. Yay! You did it. You did the first step. And now it's for the even more grind, but it'll be an easier grind. So right about now, I'm going to put up these codes that you can use, and both codes give you 5k yen. Now, the reason I didn't say this earlier so you could use it on your training is because I want to show you what you can do with these 10k, I guess, if you use both codes, if you haven't already. So what you can do is that when you spawn, you're going to want to go to that side. And as I'm walking there, I also want to explain that it's also easier here because there's a lot more hollows and you don't have to walk like 50 years away to like actually go fight something. And another good thing is that you don't have a quest board to go to actually get a quest. You automatically get a quest, as you see right there. Perfect timing. You automatically get a quest and you have a certain time limit to go do that quest. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really care that much right now, because I want to show you guys this. So once you use that 10k, what you want to do is that you come over here and you get this 1 XP hour boost, which is pretty good. Something you really want to do. And if you want to, you can also get hollow bait if there's not a lot of, stuff over there. Everything else is going to be pretty useless right now, so you don't have to worry about that. You won't have to come back here for a while. So as you do that, you're going to want to just get to rank 10 to unlock your shikai key, which is your sword's abilities. So I guess I'll see you back after I reach another 5 ranks. Okay, now you have reached ranked 10. So, now you're able to unlock your sword's abilities, or also known as shikai. So, the way you want to do this is that, first off, you want to have your sword out. Just go up to any random hollow, or you can just ask a player. I would recommend asking a player, or if you have a friend next to you, ask them to, kill you. Basically, is you have to get to low health, and then you will unlock the Super Saiyan. I was, I said Super Saiyan because I was gonna make like a similarity that, like, just like how Super Saiyan, if you're like in low health or like you're badly damaged, you unlock it. But just like this, you have to get to low health, and instead of dying, you'll get put in an animation that'll put you in your... It'll put you in an animation that'll make you get your Shigeki. Might not happen here. Yeah, it doesn't happen here, but you just keep trying and trying and trying until it works. And there you have it. This is the animation. Yes, you do get a full heal after this animation. Your Shigeki will talk to you and tell you to stand up and that you have the power and that he will lend you the power. And he will also tell you their name. There you go. And I unlocked the Blood Shigeki, which is honestly pretty good. If you want a more in-depth, there is also a link, a Trello page which shows you the different kinds of Shigeki you can unlock. So the blood one is pretty good. It has the blood realm, which, as you see, I'm healing up after the hollow's taking damage, so it's pretty good. And then I also have bloodlust, which I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure all of them just regain your health if you manage to damage them, it's pretty nice. Yeah, this one heals you. And it also like stuns them, the hollows. Doesn't really do that with normal people, but it does do that with the hollows. It like clips them in the ground. So yeah, that was the beginner guide of how to play this game. There's also many other things you can do, like if you don't want Shigeki and you'd rather much use your swords. Oh, actually, before, I do want to mention, if you want to pull out your Shigeki, you press V. V for, yeah, you just have it out. Take out your sword, you press V, if it lets me, and then it'll say the animation. That's how you do it. But then again, if you don't want the sword and you much rather like using your fist, you can go to the Soul Society, and there's also something called, I forgot what it's called, but we'll go right there real quick before I end this video of the beginner guide. If you want a more in-depth version of this, what I'm about to show, you can also let me know down in the comments. Or if you just want anything, if you want the hollow, I'll do it when they fix the bug that allows you to become hollow. If you want Quincy, I'll try to do that as well. Or if you just want me to go to Bankai, or you want me to become a Vizard and get Vasto Rage, I'll also do that. Just let me know down in the comments below, and I will try to make a in-depth guide for any of those things. So what you want to do is you want to look for the yellow beam. You can't really see it, but also if you can't really see it, you can just go to your settings, turn on low graphics, and you'll see just the yellow beam there. You can't turn it off. You do have to restart the game for that. But you just go over there and let me see. Let me make my way over there. They're behind the shady, sketchy back here. Talk to them and Shunkoko. That's what it is. If you want a more in-depth guide for that, I will. I haven't played with it, but I do know like some things about it. It replaces your Shigeki. You'll still have your sword, but you won't have like you won't have this, basically. So yeah, but if you also do want to look at the Trello page that I was talking about, that gives you more in-depth about the different Shigekis and the different Bankais and stuff like that, I will link it down below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this beginner's guide. If you like it, please like and subscribe. I might be posting more guides on this if you guys want me to. But anyways, yeah, I'll see
Yo,
you
you wanna see
guys
something
next
cool?
time.
No.
Bye bye.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them hell and now we gonna give them more. JVB, Mighty Morphin like Megazord.
Oh my god, guys, look, it's Dream!
I suck his dick with a smile for hours at a time.
Stare at his nutsack while I hold back my come tonight.
And when he asks me what
Oh god.
position I say,
Please. Please, I'm burning. Please. I misclicked. No, please. 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 What the?